Hey YouTube! So, as I'm sure y'all have noticed, it's been a couple months, going on 2 I think, since I had talked about buying the Game of Thrones tarot. You would have had to have been following me on social media like Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter or TikTok to have been there when I bought this. I had not started the channel yet, and this was actually in my tarot collection video. And at that point, it had been in my collection for about a month. So I've used it, I've done a lot of readings with it, and I want to go ahead and do a quick review on it. If you want to collect this just as a tarot and Game of Thrones fan, go ahead and spend the money. Goodness gracious, this kitten. If you want a deck of cards that is going to hold up and be good for reading after reading after reading, this deck isn't going to be for you. And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. I have kept this deck in the box and taken care of it and been gentle with it. You can see I've already bowed the deck. And, I mean, it happens. I'm not upset about that. But I'm going to find exactly the ones I'm talking about. Look at my corners. I don't know how well it's going to show up. This card and this card, my corners are bending up for no reason. I do not hit my decks on the table. I do not bang them around. I put them gently in the box and out. I think I had already mentioned how my Ace of Cups is messed up. There is scratches coming in the surface, front and back of the cards. And at first I thought maybe it was my nails, but I really am not sure what it's coming from. And it's funny because I have another deck that I've also had the same issue with scratches, and I'm not sure why. But I have noticed, I'm looking for the card now. The last reading I did, it came up, and I noticed in front of the person I was reading for that my card corners are actually coming apart. This is another one where you can see that it's bent. I don't know how well you can see it. I mean, I can't see. I don't have a viewfinder or anything, so I'm going to hope that y'all can see when I'm picking it up like that. But, anyway, I put this card down and it just looks so raggedy. And now I can't find the damn thing because that's just how it goes. I love these cards. I really do. I just feel like $18 for a deck, they should have held up a little bit better than they did. And, oh, here it is. It's the last one, right? When I say that my corners are coming apart, my corners are coming apart. This is the 8 of Cups, and my corners are peeling. Again, I am very gentle with my cards. The top corner's peeling too. I'm very gentle with my cards. I don't do a lot of craziness with them. Even if I riffle them, I do it very gently. And only in cards that I feel are going to hold up to it. I don't know. I have not had a deck bow up this hard, this fast. I mean, that's a hardcore bow. The only other deck that I've had that's got a bow comparable to this, I've got 2 decks that have one. That is my original Rider-Waite-Smith deck, and that is from use, and the Tattoo Tarot has a bow this way. So this is the backs. And that just is how it came out of the box. So I would really not expect to see a bow like this on a deck that I've used for maybe 10 readings. At all. As a collector's item, I love them. I would spend the money again. As a reading deck, hell no. Like, I expect a lot more for $20 than what I got. I mean, you figure 20 after tax and everything than what I got with this. Like, for real. If you just want a pretty special deck, go spend your money somewhere else. I'm actually getting ready to film another review right after this one that I would spend my money on that first. And yeah. The Game of Thrones Tarot, I give it a 4 out of 10 stars. I'll do 5 out of 10. 5. I'll give it a 5 because it's Game of Thrones. But for the quality, I'm sorry, I can't give a good quality to this. I cannot. And I definitely hope nobody else spends their money on this hoping for a deck that's going to hold up. Because I feel like, really, you paid for the name and the box and the book. And that's my honest opinion. As much as I'd love to give it a better, I can't. So I hope you all have enjoyed watching. Rate, comment, subscribe. Press the little bell down in the description box so you'll be notified whenever I post another video. And I will see you all again in just a minute with my next review. Bye, y'all, and good night.